Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and we are going to go ahead and take this set down. I figured I would show you how I take my set down and transition it to a new set. So what I'm doing is taking a medium round carbide bit, and this is a gold one. It's just a normal coarse bit or medium bit with a domed top. So this is safe for around your cuticles, especially when I do so many sets of nails. I try to bulk film usually on a weekend, and I find I'm having to take down the nails and I want to be as careful as possible. So I do as much of the removal as I can or slash want to, and then I come in with a cone bit. This is a little bit of a duller bit because I've had this probably about 2 years, and this is my go-to around the cuticle area to bring it down. I find I don't damage my natural nail, which I do have damage to one of my nails because I was doing a new bit, not paying attention. It happens. It's actually one of the first times I've actually done it in like 3 years, so it was bound to happen. So I'm coming in and fixing a nail because I just didn't like how it looked. So I think I fixed just one nail in this video. I think I have to fix two though. So I'm taking a gelish foundation and I'm applying that all over the nail. We did not prep the nails more than what we did there because I did have some gel on, and when I took it down, I didn't have to fill in, if that makes sense. So what I'm doing is I'm putting that thin layer down, and then I am taking that clear gel and we are just making that tip, and then we will smooth it out and give that a full cure and file. So once we file that, we will come back with some polish. All right, taking off the dust off my nails, and then we will take that gelish foundation again, and essentially we're starting over. So this is as if we were starting the nail design. I've taken it down as much as possible, and I love this set. This is one of those sets that I didn't know what I wanted to do in the end. I just had an idea of encapsulating flowers. That's all I knew going into the set, and I wanted some of them to be clear, some of them to be on top. It all came together in the end, and I'm so happy with it. So we will give these a full cure. So I'm taking Snow Queen here, and this is a white and silver with some multicolor, and I didn't want this to be the feature of this nail since we are encapsulating some flowers, but I just wanted something under the nail so the flowers weren't there by themselves. So I kind of just moved this around a little bit, but not like making it opaque. Like I want it to be clear. So I cure that, and then I'm coming in with that 3D gel or 4D gel. I don't know what the technical term is with this because it's really 3D, but people call it 4D. And so I'm building out this flower, and what I do is I build out the main flower and then I take it down in like petals because I wanted it to be all over the nail completely. So what I'm doing is I've applied tack or using the tacky finish on the nail. If you find your 4D gel is not sticking, use tack or something that is going to be tacky on the nail. So I am flash curing these in between each of the petals, so you don't end up having to redo it if you accidentally hit a petal. So I am adding, I believe it was just some top coat. You can add whatever you want here, base, top coat, but okay. I'm gonna forewarn you this, I end up chopping half these beads off because I don't have such long nails that where these encapsulation of these specific beads did not work, even though they're small. So either get smaller beads, even though those are pretty small, or, you know, do better than me. Build up higher nails. I don't know, leave a gap. But I chose Jimmy Gel to fill this in because I felt like I could get that brush really in there, and it's super liquidy, so I figured I could let it kind of run around. Yeah, I mean, my nails weren't that built up, so I don't know. It just, you'll see what I do. I fix it, don't worry. So I'm just really getting it in there around that side, trying not to touch my cuticles. And you can see I've already angled my nail down, ready for that bead of gel. And I carefully place it down, walk it down the nail, and then I will flip it upside down to make sure it stays in that center, because you don't want it to run into the sidewalls, even though I think I do get a little bit, but you can see I'm adding more there because I knew it would be pretty high. So I'm coming across with an E-file here because, again, you are building it up a little bit more, and I didn't want to sit there because I like my nails to appear thin. I don't like the side bulges, and I think that's kind of where I find myself taking off some of that product on and then hitting that those little caviar beads. I could not think of it. So now I am taking this liquid gold and I am just going over all the little beads that I cut in half. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but I was going gold with this set, even though now looking back on it, I think the foil in the, my cat just meowed at me. I am going downhill, I'm so sorry. The glitter in this nail was silver, so I probably didn't really think that one through, but anyway, I like how it came out. And then we are going to go on to that pointer finger because we are going to do some more flowers. But I'm doing this one a little bit different, where I take red all the way down the nail, and then we will give that a full cure. And then this is real red buttercream, by the way. And then we are going to build up the white flower. Taking Jimmy Gel again, we will build up our apex and give this one a full cure. At this point, I went to bed. I'm not going to even lie. So what I did is I went ahead and just built these up, and then I come back and the next day I do the last two fingers because I just couldn't think of anything that I wanted to do with these two. I actually did something and I hated it, so I took it off and I just couldn't think of something. So yeah, so I'm just building these two nails up. So I'm taking a little red sleigh, and this is a glitter gel, and I am keeping it thin because, again, we built this nail up, but I didn't build it up like really, really high because I knew I was going to do something on top. I just didn't know what. So we're going to give that a full cure, and you can tell I'm I'm trying to get it pretty even. So I'm taking Clear Jelly Stamper 56. Okay, here, I probably wouldn't have done this white. I would have done the line white instead because that is a very stark line. So I wish I did like that line. But hindsight, you know. So we are stamping with that white. That's from Bundle Monster. And then the gold, I don't remember that number. I'm not quite sure if it even came on the screen. I'm so sorry. So it's just the normal gold one that Clear Jelly Stamper has. So I do 2 coats of top coat on this, by the way. Fully curing in between. And now we're coming in with the pinky. This was like one of my favorite nails, which is funny because like I loved all of them, but just that middle finger with that huge white line just bothers me so much. But it's fine. We're okay. So taking that same buttercream that we had on our pointer finger, adding a little bit of that little red sleigh glitter down, kind of ombreing it, but not really like paying attention too much of the ombre. And then these are the Swazi crystals we're gonna take, and Scarlet Crystal, Golden Shadow, and I don't know how to say that, the White Pearl. And I'm taking Stick It, and I'm just putting that all over the nail because, again, I don't want this to go anywhere. And I wore these for a couple days before I took them off for another tutorial. I know, it happens. And then we use caviar beads in there as well. And we top coat over the caviar beads, but around the crystals because that will dull your nails. So, all right, here is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.